Hey, what's up? Jonathan Fink. This is my audiobook series, live and free on YouTube. Up next, The Pokemon Gods Are Real, Chapter 44, The UFOs. Every belief system eventually encounters the unexplained. In science, these are anomalies. In religion, they are mysteries. In Pokemon, they are UFOs, the unidentified foil objects that appear without warning, resist easy categorization, and ignite the imagination of the faithful. Some UFOs are born on the printing press, an upside-down back, a missing layer of ink, a holographic pattern that should not exist. To the manufacturer, these are defects, mechanical deviations from intended output. To collectors, however, they feel charged with something stranger. Error cards disrupt the comforting illusion of perfect order. They are glimpses of chaos within a system defined by precision, reminders that every mass production cannot eliminate unpredictability, and unpredictability in Pokemon has always carried the hint of the divine. Other UFOs emerge through rumor and discovery. Stories circulate of cards that shouldn't exist, of strange prototypes, test prints, and factory curiosities that blur the boundary between official and accidental creation. A mysterious card image surfaces online. A forum thread erupts. Experts debate authenticity while speculation spreads faster than verification ever could. The cycle is familiar. Appearance, disbelief, analysis, mythology. Time itself plays a role in the UFO phenomenon. Pokemon spans decades, continents, languages, and evolving production technologies. Across such vastness, irregularities are inevitable. Yet, the human mind rarely treats them as mere statistical outcomes. Instead, anomalies invite narrative. They demand interpretation. Why this card? Why this way? Why now? Some UFOs are visual puzzles, such as color shifts, alignment errors, and cutting errors revealing fragments of neighboring cards. Others are structural oddities, including incorrect textures, unusual finishes, and variations so subtle they escape casual detection. The deeper one travels into the hobby, the more the landscape fills with these curiosities. They are everywhere once you learn to see them. The digital age has amplified their power. A single blurry photograph can trigger global intrigue. A strange listing becomes the center of heated debate. Communities dissect pixels as if analyzing sacred relics. Experts emerge. Skeptics challenge. Believers defend. What might once have been dismissed locally now achieves instant mythic potential. Mystery thrives in connectivity. Importantly, UFOs reveal something fundamental about collecting psychology. Humans are drawn to deviations from expectation. Perfect uniformity, while technically impressive, is cognitively dull. Irregularities capture attention because they signal uniqueness. In a hobby built on repetition and millions of identical cards, anomalies feel like breaches in reality itself. They are statistically small, emotionally enormous. Skeptics insist UFOs are merely printing inconsistencies, manufacturing noise, artifacts of industrial processes. They are not wrong, yet their explanation, while technically sufficient, fails to account for the lived experience of collectors. In the religion of Pokemon, meaning does not arrive solely from intention. It arises from perception. An error card becomes fascinating, not because it was meant to be, but because it interrupts expectation. It becomes story. It becomes identity. It becomes an object that resists assimilation into ordinary categories of rarity and value. The anomaly acquires symbolic weight precisely because it feels improbable, like a glitch in the universe. UFOs also sustain wonder in a hobby increasingly mapped by data. Checklists grow exhaustive. Pop reports quantify scarcity. Markets analyze supply with clinical precision. In such an environment, anomalies reintroduce mystery. They resist full suppression by spreadsheets and price guides. They keep the word slightly unstable. And that instability matters. A fully predictable system loses magic. Pokemon's enduring emotional power depends on the lingering possibility that something unexpected may appear. A strange card, an unusual print, an object that does not neatly belong. UFOs preserve the sensation that the hobby, despite its scale, is not fully exhausted. There are still surprises hiding in plain sight. The faithful understand this intuitively. They chase not only known grails, but unknown possibilities. They scan binders, listings, collections, and bulk boxes for irregularities. Collectors argue, debate, authenticate, and reinterpret. Each UFO becomes part artifact, part narrative event, part mystery, part miracle. Because if everything could be cataloged, explained, and predicted with perfect clarity, the sense of wonder would vanish. The Pokemon gods, one suspects, prefer it otherwise. They leave just enough disorder, just enough strangeness, just enough unanswered questions to keep the faith alive. End of chapter 44. Up next, chapter 45, The Lost Sets. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and thank you so much for all your support. You guys take care. God bless.